inspire us with her knowledge and passion about Bolivia. We'll have here with us the last speaker of today, my dear Jeanette Simbrom from Bolivia Milenaria. But before I pass the microphone to her, I want to show you a quick video Jeanette shared with me. This week, she went to Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia, to record some amazing images for today's presentation. So let me share my screen here. Just let me know if you can hear this sound. Okay.
Hello, remoters. Welcome to Bolivia. This is our presentation in this virtual experience, and we really would like that you enjoy our beautiful destination.
Amazing, isn't it? So now, after this inspiring video, I pass the microphone to my dear Jeanette. Welcome, Jeanette.
Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you, Roberto, and well, thanks to all of the people that's with us today. And I will be so pleased to tell you a little bit more about Bolivia Milenaria and about who are the people that is behind the scenes, no? And that is the part of what am I going to do today. Yes, this week was a little bit extreme for us because we've been with the team to do some inspections in the salt flats, and we had a very, very funny and beautiful time. We have some privilege. The salt flat was not with too many people, no more than 8 vehicles during between 2,000 kilometers that we crossed. So that was almost nothing. And so it's going to be a really nice presentation about what we want to show you and what we want to tell you about us. To begin something, you need to have passion. And I guess this is part of what we are in Bolivia Milenaria. We created the company 22 years ago as part of the passion that we have for promote Bolivia in a different way. No, a lot of people has a perception about the country and some prejudice about the destination. And when I returned from Europe and from the US where I've studied, I wanted to do something different in relation to the country. No, I wanted to connect my background in, I'm an anthropologist and I'm a psychologist, and I wanted to connect both things. But at that time, I was trying to do it by myself. Next. And I met this person, that's my husband, that decided to do it with me. He's a lawyer, a little bit different. And he was very structured lawyer. And he's 22 years working in tourism. And people says that you know somebody when you know which music that the people listen. And this presentation has a little bit of the music that we like and the music that inspire us to be together and to create what the Bolivia Milenaria is. And with the music, you're going to see that immediately that we're from the 80s. And besides of that, you will see that we used to be a little bit rockers and adventure persons. And we used to be like when we were younger. So Forever Young is something that it's in our veins, and we believe and we feel that we will be forever young. And well, Javier decided to be behind the scenes, no? But he's the operations manager of the company, even though I'm on the stage and he's behind. He decided and he is happy to accept my crazy plans. And this is very interesting and important in a traditional culture and in a tradition country where I'm coming from. Next one. And in this process of passion, when we create Bolivia Milenaria, we wanted to build up the company, focus on who we are. No, we are walkers. We love to walk. We love to discover. We love to hike. We are the kind of persons that we really enjoy adventure. And we believe that if you're going to sell something, you really need to get along with what you're selling. And you really need to get involved with the passion that you have. And one of the most important elements in the company is that we are selling what we are able to live, to offer, to feel. And this is one of the main elements in Bolivia Milenaria. So in the 90% of the programs that we offer walking, hiking, trekkings all over the country. And we do the planning in advance. No, so we do the planning to creating process, to creating new programs and new adventures. And that's the reason also that we believe that the Living on a Prayer from Bon Jovi express a little bit of this amazing feeling of make a difference, no? And to try to live life a little bit with adventure, with open-minded vision. The next one. Besides love walking, we also are very conscious about nature. No, we have been working in the company the last 22 years with national parks in Bolivia, and we believe that this is an amazing country. It's a treasure. It's the remote, exotic. We hope that 2023 or 2024 remote event could be in Bolivia, because we are the prototype of a place that so many people doesn't know. And our location is amazing in the middle of South America. We have a little bit of the Andes, we have a little bit of the Amazon, we have a little bit of cloud forest. So we have a plenty of attractions in the country, and most of them are not known at all. So we believe that what a wonderful word from Louis Armstrong, expressing reality the amazing part of the country. Just 12 million people living in Bolivia in more than 1 million square kilometers. So from the Andes to the Amazon, the possibilities to explore the country with nature, jaguars, alligators, pink dolphins, turtles, black caimans are some of the possibilities that you can be able to enjoy. The next way. But Bolivia doesn't have really just nature and the walking. We are passionate about culture, no, not just because of my background as anthropologist. It's because we really feel. Nicolas is the one in the image, is our youngest son, and he's the one that's very focused in the company. My other son is more a man from the world, and the youngest one is more passionate about the company and about tourism. And we really need to be responsible of the 25 ethnical groups that is still alive in Bolivia. So not in a stage, not in our reservations, just all the way. You can be able to see an Audi or Mercedes-Benz on the streets, but at the same time, a local lady walking with a traditional dress. It's not on stage, it's the daily living of the people. And we believe that if we really keep protect the culture that we have and to improve, we can express our feelings as the wind of change of scorpions, no? That we really need to dream away, and the children, they need space to live in a beautiful environment with their own traditions and cultures to respect and to be able to to be alive. That's the most important thing of the things that we promote and we build up in Bolivia Milenaria. The next one. The most important thing is that we enjoy our job. We are the kind of people that were a little bit funny and a little bit not a structure. We really enjoy what we do, and we really love to create new products, new programs, but always with this nice and amazing feeling of positive things. And I guess regenerative tourism, transformational travel, this is something that we used to do it with no name. No, the sustainable travel, we used to do it from the beginning. And we really love to promote this country that is not well known, and it has these different perceptions. And so we believe that this time, it's great to create new conditions for the country. That's our life. No, enjoy Bolivia, promote Bolivia, and create new itineraries in these amazing destinations. But besides of that, I'm an obsessive person with details. And Javier is the adventurer, I'm the lifestyle lady. No, I'm the one that loves luxury hotels and I loves touchy places, and I love to create. And Javier is the hiker, the climber, and he loves to do the trekking. And so it's a great combination. And it's really nice to say that after 22 years of living together, and after 1.5 years of seeing him, because I used to travel a lot before the pandemic. So I'm so happy of this 16 months at home. No, the next one. For us, the services goes beyond. No. We are a company that we are not mainstream company. We are a boutique company. We are very focused on the services for the clients. For us, the most important thing is who's coming, what do they want, what do they like, what do they want to achieve in terms of experience. Does Bolivia have the conditions to receive high-end passengers and luxury travel? For sure. I'm working in the luxury market in the last 14 years in reality by now. And we built up our own infrastructure. At the beginning, it was a little bit hard because Bolivia doesn't have enough infrastructure in terms of hotels, in terms of transportation, and in terms of the services. So we decided to do it, and we're so happy and we're proud because we're very flexible, but we don't subcontract any services. So we don't do any intermediary services. The vehicles belong to us. We have our own glamping. We just subcontract hotels and obviously the flights, but the rest of the services belongs to the company. We have a boat on the Lake Titicaca, but the most important thing, we're not a massive kind of company, and we like to show Bolivia as a 5-star destination, and this is what we have been doing the last years, and we are really proud of it. The next one. Gastronomy is something very important for us because my father used to have 12 restaurants in Bolivia from the different backgrounds. French restaurants, he used to have an Argentinian restaurant, he used to have an Italian restaurant. And so gastronomy for us is very, very, very important. So the touch that we put and we include in the experiences is very important. Not just the culinary experience, it's also the gastronomical vision about Bolivia. 9 years ago, a person like Klaus Meyer, the owner of Noma restaurant in Copenhagen, decided to open a restaurant in Bolivia called Gusto. Gusto restaurant has been awarded several times as one of the best 12 restaurants in South America. The experience of Gusto create a very, very interesting way of gastronomy restaurants in the country. Now, so Bolivia could be a very, very unique place. And for us, every little detail that we include in the experiences, it has to be with the food, with the flavors, with the smells. So this is something that we really do with a lot of heart because we put in the flavors our soul and our heart to make the experience unique. And then every breath you take from police, it gives us the chance to say that we really, really, really like to show this authentic experience of the people watching them eating or watching them tasting, or the cater of a wine, the cater of a singani, that's a traditional drink, or the cater of the spicy food that we have in the country is part of what we love to show. The next one. But besides of that, if you Google Bolivia with Bolivian coffee, Bolivian chocolate, Bolivian wine, and Bolivian gourmet experience, you will be amazed of what we have in the country. No, and it makes me think like you too, it's a beautiful day. No, because it's really shiny. No, if you Google Bolivian chocolate, we have been awarded in Paris several times as the best chocolate, as one of the best chocolates in South America, with Peru and Ecuador. And in the gourmet experience is the restaurants that comes with Noma and Gusto restaurant that grows new alternatives of food. And besides of that is the coffee. If you check Bolivian coffee, you're going to be amazed because the geisha coffee, that's one of the best coffees in the world, they are produced in Bolivia. So these are the little details that we love to include in the programs. We're the kind of company that we discover places and we are not the mainstream. We like to discover a little cafe, a little restaurant, a little touch element in the process that we produce. The next one. And people for us is very, very important. No, hiking, climbing, discovering the places is something that we love to include in the program. So you're going to have an itinerary with us that is not a massive, that's not a mainstream, that's not, you have to go here and there. We love to know who's the passenger, what they want to do. Do they like to climb? Do they like to bike? Do they like to ride a horse maybe? And so we love to include those elements in the program because we believe that the personalized, the individual experience is very, very important to create this wow effect that we wish that every time that we receive a client could finalize the program with this wow. The next one. People is very important for Bolivia, Milenaria. If you Google my name, you're going to see a lot of things with community-based tourism that I have been done in Bolivia in the last 15 years. For us, teaching people, helping them to improve their conditions, because Bolivia is a poor country, but it's a very rich destination in terms of culture, tradition, and local people and local involvement. So we create a eco-lodge for a community in the Andes of Bolivia, in the Sajama National Park, but we also work in the lowlands in Bolivia with the protection of the turtles and with the conservation of several ethnic community groups that lives in the lowlands in Bolivia. So the interaction with the people is very, very important to do things, no? So thank you, Arnaldo. And we believe that Bolivia can be able to be very rich in terms of the interaction that we can have between passengers and community ethnic groups. Obviously, respecting their traditions, the way of living. We don't like the show neither stage, and therefore it's like real people in the real life. The next one. I like to include and to show you a little bit of the persons that work with us. He is Juan Pablo Villalobos, is our chef. He works with us the last 9 years. He doesn't have a hand. You cannot see because of the image. He just have one of the hands. He is he's also a rock star. He plays beautiful music. He's a rock. He plays rock, and he's an impressive chef. No, he works with that. He works with us with the glamping and also with the culinary experiences that we do with him. His father, he used to be the Bolivian Minister of Mining. So he has a beautiful mansion where we receive the passengers, and he's a great person to travel and to do some adventures also. No, the next one. Oh, here's Coco. Coco is my right hand. I don't know how you say that in English. Is the person that's the closest person in my office to me. You know, he works with me in a very, very close environment. He works with, he traveled with the glamping as well as Juan Pablo, but Coco is a climbing guide. So he loves to go to the mountains and he's an adventure man. No, he reached 16,000 meters several times. He went to Aconcagua several times. In Bolivia, he reached all the mountains because he's a great and amazing climber. And he began as a climber, and 7 years ago, he finalized his studies as a chef. And now he's a climber chef. No, and he do both things, and he's a great person, and he's one of the persons that we really love and to be involved with the things that that for us is very important, the people that works with us. The next one.
Jeanette, 1 minute, okay?
Okay, perfect. I'm almost done. And here is our glamping. In our glamping, we have these possibilities to explore Bolivia in a different way, and we can be able to put our glamping all over the places and all over the destination in Bolivia. The next one. And here are some images that you're going to see about the glamping. We always we put our telescope all over the places, and we are every unit of the glamping that has capacity for 34 passengers. It has its own bathroom unit, and so it's a very nice place to go here and there. And finally, the last one is the person who's behind, and that's Javier, my husband. He's a great photographer, and he is not obsessive to be on a stage like me, that everybody see me frequently. He's behind. He's the one that makes, as an operations manager, the things makes through. He speaks Japanese, he speaks German. He used to live in Germany. We met each other in Germany. And he's a great, nice, and amazing Bolivian person. And thank you for your time. And well, we hope to see you in Bolivia soon.
Okay, thank you very much, Jeanette. It was amazing, very inspiring experience. I didn't expect anything different from you. The video is amazing.